The second widget also has a 1/4 inch grid, and I'm going to build that with subtractive modeling. Additive modeling would probably be a few more steps, so subtractive modeling would be a little bit more efficient. So we'll start a new part, start a sketch on the front face. .75 inches by 1.25 inches. Go ahead and extrude that, a depth of 1 1/4. So with subtractive modeling, I'm starting with the entire block, the full size. So that's why I'm 5 units high, 7 units wide, and 5 units deep. And then now what I need to do is cut away and leave that L shape. So we'll put a new sketch on the front face. Project my geometry. Draw a rectangle. And then each leg of the L shape is going to be 1/2 inch. Do a cut extrusion, and anytime you're cutting all, you should always cut all instead of a specific distance. Next, and that was very easy to get fully constrained, I need to cut the slots. Of course, that's 1/4 inch high and 0.75 wide. And you'll notice I got a couple problems here. It says 2 dimensions needed. For one, I missed getting it on the line. So I'm going to come up here and there's a collinear constraint. I'm going to move that down on the line. And it still says 1 dimension needed. Of course, I did not dimension from the sides. So that slot is 1/4 inch from the sides. Go ahead and cut all. And then I'll do another sketch for another slot. And I'm not getting on the line there. I must have a constraint turned off. So I'll use collinear to make sure I'm on the line again. I'll dimension the width of 1/4, the depth of 3/4, and then still says 1 dimension needed. We need to make sure that gets centered up. So the dimension of the 2 sides would be 1/2 inch. So that centers up that slot. And go ahead and do a cut extrusion. Okay, so that's the second widget done all with subtractive modeling. Oftentimes it's simpler to do a combination of additive and subtractive modeling. It just depends upon the part. And as many parts as many different people build this part, you could build it in a lot of different ways and still end up with the correct size and dimensions. What's important is to try to be as efficient as possible.